All right, and hello everybody, I'm the SBR27 and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. This is the footage for the Storied Figures Super Battle Road. Now, Storied Figures is such a bizarre category because none of these characters work particularly well together, and none of them are at their maximum potential when they're all on, like, the same team. King Vegeta, really freaking good. You need a Vegeta to be on the team. Even though he's giving pure sand support, which is like the entire team, he loses out on so many parts of his buffs, like part of his passive, just because you are lacking a Vegeta. Bardock, he's way past his prime. He's not a very good leader. And who are you running in his place? Tapion and Minosha? Absolutely not. So a lot of these characters are very wishy-washy here. Like, I wish I had Tora and the rest of the Bardock gang, but, like, I just don't have them in my box. I've never gotten them. So, and I understand, like, Hirudegarn would have been really good to have on this team as well. But, like, I don't have Hirudegarn. And as of the time of recording this, Majin Buu wasn't even out in the game. So it's not like I could have potentially had Buu be my leader. So as you can see, we have a mismatch of just a lot of characters that aren't particularly very good. They all have, like, decent gimmicks, though. We have plenty of characters who can stun, plenty of characters who can seal. We have Rainbow Orb changing. We have characters who can theoretically go into slot 1, like King Vegeta and the physical fascia. Those are pretty decent characters. It's just without having items, none of mine are tanky enough at the percentage that they're at to reliably really do much of anything. So the strategy for this ultimately boiled down to floating whoever had the least amount of defense, which most of the time was DFE Bardock, and then really hoping and praying that we can make it to the next turn. Because Bardock is a character as well. He needs a Goku or a Frieza to either be the enemy or on the team or whatever, to get his Scouter. The Scouter would have helped out a lot. It really, truly would have, because then there would have been so many situations where you would know kind of what item you needed to use, or if you even needed to use an item, because there were plenty of runs where even with items, I lost. I'm not afraid to admit that there were several so many runs that just flopped because of the character who I didn't need to get tagged by a super got tagged by a super. So this would be a lot easier if you're doing it now, especially if you have Hiru, if you have Majin Buu. Like, right there, that's a rotation you could theoretically do, and Buu is good enough to go into slot 1 when a lot of these characters struggle to have that same position. So this, in retrospect, might not be, like, the hardest no item attempt in the universe, but I summoned for Buu. I did not get Buu. I may go back on Buu's banner. I haven't fully made up my mind. It depends on how many stones we get throughout the rest of the celebration. And it does also depend on what, like, the part 2 LR is going to be. If it's going to be, like, a really good decision, like, to summon for them, or if, like, maybe just waiting for Beast. It will probably be the route that I go through, but you never know. But, yeah, that's going to be all for me. This was super difficult. So stick around if you want to see the builds that I have for all these characters. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. I've been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links to which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. Let me know, did you struggle with this super battle road, or were you able to just to breeze right through it using characters like Hero or whatever? Let me know. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. So as always, I've been the SweetBro27, and I am signing off.